So we have this TV journalist alleging that he and his colleagues had not been paid by their network employers live on air. Kalimina Kabinda interrupted his news broadcast on Zambia's KBN TV on June 19th to say, away from the news, ladies and gentlemen, we are human beings. We have to get paid. I'm going to play you guys.
Factual.
I'm going to play you guys the audio of this, and we're going to fast forward to 1 minute. Now, the network says that this guy was fucked up. He was drunk on the air, and he was telling horse shit.
Well, anything to pretend it wasn't true, right?
Now, wait a minute. We're going to play the audio. You guys can tell whose side you guys can decide whose side you want to take. He says he hasn't been paid, and other people haven't been paid. Their statement is, quote, as KBN TV, we are appalled with the drunken behavior exhibited through a video clip that had gone viral on social media and staged by one of our part-time presenters during what should have been the main news bulletin last night. So, they're saying he's fucked up.
Okay.
They're saying he's a part-timer. I have to say, it's going to be hard to argue with them after you watch this clip. Because he sounds both drunk and a part-timer.
Well, neither of those things really matter once it's out there anyways, does it?
Let's see. Let's watch this. I'm going to fast forward to about a minute in. That's when he starts. This is the Namibia. Did they say Namibia? Is that where we are right now?
I think so.
Namibian news.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to KBN. We are the finest television on Topstar, channel 102. Or you can follow live our proceedings on KBN TV on Facebook and YouTube channel. It is the 19th.
By the way, I'll tell you where this is fucked up from the beginning. When you are doing the news, you talk like this, and sometimes you can look down at the teleprompter. But for the most part, your teleprompter is going to be in the eye line of your camera, so you can read it and still be making eye contact with the people. It is usually not down here, so you are leaning in and reading it while you are doing the television. That is not usually how television is done. So far, the TV network's looking pretty good on this, because if they paid this guy to do this, and this wasn't a Make-A-Wish...
He looks like a noob, right?
Yeah.
I love their accents, by the way. I feel like I would watch more news if all of them talked like this.
You are all going to die. That is a new saying from Johnson & Johnson.
Of June 2021.
What the fuck just happened? Did this just auto-refresh, or did they just take this fucking thing down?
Like, as we speak.
What the fuck just happened?
Come on now.
That is madness.
Or you can follow live our proceedings on KBN TV on Facebook and YouTube channel. It is the 19th of June 2021. Welcome. Top stories making headlines today.
Check it out.
President Lungu honors KK. TCZ suspends physical submission of applications. PF and UPND sign violent-free accord. Accounts commit suicide over date. Zambia records 1,860 new cases, COVID-19 cases.
I don't know if he seems like fucked up. He's just bad.
Related news. I learned how to read last weekend when I was reading the comic papers. Have you ever seen Marmaduke? He is very funny.
In international news, Iran elections guidelines rise to become president. In sports news.
And one time there was a man, and he was apparently, this man was from Nantucket.
Oh my God.
And this man's dick was up, according to the man had a dick, and the dick actually was so long that he could, in fact, the man's dick, he was big and he could suck it. That is the news from Namibia. Coming up next, we are going to tell you about how Coca-Cola.
Sports League battles to the end. Away from the news, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, fuck that shit. Now it is time for me to riff up the top of the dome. I am going to spit some odd facts at you. After I read this shitty news, I will tell you the people who own this company are a bunch of Jews and do not pay me well. So I have started performing an exorcism that my pastor says will get rid of any of the Jew behavior
What do you
in this
do?
network.
What do you do?
We are human beings.
Yes, we are human beings.
We are human.
We cook over a campfire. And if you put different veggies and sauces, we are human cowboy beans.
We have to get paid. Unfortunately, on KBN, we haven't been paid. People are getting instruments on KBN.
What?
That-
People are getting instruments.
People are getting instruments. I did not get a paycheck, but I did get a new tuba. And the tuba is so poorly tuned that I can barely play When the Saints Go Marching In, which is my favorite song to play on the tuba. And as a human being, I have to be able to tuba.
People are getting instruments on KBN. Tapero Josimata, Sharon, and everybody else haven't been paid.
B-Dog, Spicy Chile, T-Dog, T-Dap, and my good friend Bone Skull have not been paid. And this is a problem for all of the people. So I go to my boss's office, I grab him by his fat neck, and I say, "Why are you gay?" And then I grab cucumbers, bananas, carrots, and I tell him, "You will pay me now, or all of these foods will end up in your asshole."
I want
And-
the news from you.
He tells me, "No shit, I'm not paying you because you are being very rude to me." And I called him a Jew motherfucker, and I left that office. It was fucked up, ladies and gentlemen. In the news, the soccer teams played to a 0-0 tie after playing for 4 days. It was fucking madness.
Including myself, we have to get paid. I would have-
They cut him off.
That
Yeah, they cut him off. So this motherfucker, he has this chance to make like a big statement. He's like, "We have to get paid." This is a great example of someone who is not living up to the moment they're in. Like he has this chance to make this big statement about we are not getting paid, ladies and gentlemen. And instead he just goes, we have to get paid. We get instruments. We are human beings.
They lick the anus.
And we have to get paid.
Fucking funny.
So if they do not pay us, we will do what is called anal leaking, where we
no.
and sometimes the poo poo comes out, and sometimes we eat the poo poo.
I can't breathe.
That is what George Floyd said
Oh my
after
God.
that 9.5-minute video by the numbers. All right, guys. I did write down that
Jesus
St. Cloud
Christ.
Times thing as the clip that we can put up on YouTube, but I might do that.
I just might do the anal licking.
What would you
instead.
guys rather have me do? Would you rather have me do the that bit on YouTube or the St. Cloud Times one? Hold on. I dropped all of the pens. All right, guys. Thank you. Bubba's Radio Daycare Asylum says, sounds like Aaron complaining about his old radio show, right? A little
That
bit.
is funny. They just cut
We
him
have
off.
to
They're
get
like,
paid.
I know he's true. It's
Keith Sartell says, not this bit. It kind of sucked. All right. Thanks, buddy.
he's.
Thank you.
You know what? I remember the days where like Guy was like a non-liked member of this
Yeah.
crew here. I don't know if I hold anyone more dear to my heart.
Aaron is strict says this one. All right. So it's 1-1. All right, guys. We're going to take off.